Good evening. Tonight we'll update you on Auburn's COVID numbers as well as a new treatment the Alabama Department of Public Health is instating to combat the pandemic. Next, we'll let you know how you can get involved on Auburn's campus and when fall 2021 commencement will be held. Then we'll tell you about what's happening nationally outside of Alabama. And finally, we'll bring you up to speed on what National Day today is and introduce you to our Pet of the Week. That's all coming up on Monday's Eagle Eye News at 6. Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Jack Greenwald.
And I'm Lily Grace Thome. We begin tonight with a report on the continuous protesting on Toomer's Corner in support of the sexual assault survivors here on campus. Last week, a sexual assault report that occurred on Auburn's University campus reported that a female student was raped at a fraternity house the previous Friday night. This email from Auburn Campus Safety has been the third incident of sexual assault reported at Auburn in the past 2 weeks. The university has not released the name of the fraternity at which the incident occurred, sparking the numerous protests seen all last week. Protesters were encouraged to wear red all week and then blue or teal on Friday to show support for all sexual assault victims and began the hashtag #NameTheFrat in an effort to persuade the university to release the name of the fraternity and hold the perpetrator of the crime accountable. One of the organizers of the event, who wishes to remain anonymous, spoke out saying, "After being a victim at such a young age, the incompetence of Auburn's safety team made this a very hard situation on me. But being surrounded by all these amazing girls and guys really gave me the feeling of community finally." Eagle Eye reached out to the Vice President of Student Affairs, Bobby Woodard, regarding their response to the protests and received this message. "The safety of our students is always going to be our top priority. When incidents happen like the 3 reported over the past several days, it makes us work harder and become more determined to make this campus a safer environment for everyone. We are listening to the feedback, transparency, input from students, engaging with our campus are crucial right now. We are going to be working harder and do better, and we need student support. If you see something that's not right, let us know. Be aware of your surroundings and look out for your friends and those around you." Student Affairs will be hosting a town hall on Wednesday, September 22nd to raise awareness on how they can help and better support students in this regard.
The Auburn University COVID Resource Center has reported 100 positive cases for the week of September 6th through the 12th. These numbers are a significant decrease from the previous week, despite the fact that this report was taken a week following the return of Auburn football to Jordan-Hare Stadium. The AU COVID Resource Center also reported that they have conducted 537 COVID tests with only 30 positive test results. That is a 5.5% positivity rate, which has been the lowest since students returned to campus. You can stay updated on Auburn's COVID situation by visiting the Auburn COVID Resource Center website.
On Friday, September 24th, several roads will be blocked off due to Auburn University's annual homecoming parade. Portions of downtown Auburn will begin closing down for the parade at 5:30 p.m. and open back up at 6:30 p.m. once the parade ends. The list of streets closing down include various sections of College Street, Magnolia Avenue, Gay Street, and Thatch Avenue. Additionally, on-street parking along the parade route will continue to stay open during this event. A pep rally is also set to take place on Sanford Lawn following the parade. For more information about road closures for the 6 p.m. homecoming parade, visit news.auburnalabama.org.
The Auburn University College of Veterinary Medicine has welcomed a new Animal Health and Agrobiodefense, or AHAD, program with funding from the USDA Agricultural Research Service. The initial funding to Auburn is $647,529, with more than $2.5 million planned in the next 5 years. The program's mission is to extend the impact of current ongoing work in this field and as a new element in the national network of U.S. government agencies and land-grant universities. Their focus is on diseases affecting economically important domestic animals that impact national security and economic stability or pose a threat to public health. The AHAD will focus on the biodefense mission and become a part of a national organization.
U.S. News and World Reports has released its annual Best College Edition for the 2022 school year, naming Auburn as one of the nation's best public universities. The list ranks Auburn 42nd among public schools and 99th among all universities in the country. Additionally, Auburn is also ranked 35th nationally as one of the best colleges for first-year experiences. The guidebook, which is one of the most widely referenced measurements of undergraduate programs, is based on several different quality markers. Faculty information, social mobility, alumni giving, and academic reputation are all considered when rankings are scored. You can find the best college guidebook online as well in bookstores starting November 2nd. When we come back, we'll tell you how to get involved on Auburn's campus, and the Alabama Department of Public Health is introducing a new treatment to combat COVID-19. You're watching Eagle Eye News at 6.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. Auburn University has announced that its fall 2021 commencement ceremony is set to be held from December 10th to 11th. The event will kick off with a keynote address from former chairman and chief executive officer of Accenture, Joe Forhen Jr., starting at 5 p.m. in Jordan-Hare Stadium. Students will receive a fireworks show along with a flyover along with a commemorative card. Starting at 8 a.m. the next day, the university will host separate graduate and undergraduate ceremonies at set times throughout the day that will also be live streamed for those unable to attend. President Jay Gouge extended the following wishes to all those who are graduating. Commencement is an important time where we celebrate the culmination of our students' hard work and achievement. We look forward to congratulating all of our fall graduates during Friday's university commencement and welcoming them to our prestigious family of alumni.
Are you looking to get involved at Auburn but have no idea where to start? Well, you're in luck. Travis Harrison has an update on all things involvement. Take a look.
Hey y'all, my name is Travis Harrison. I'm with Student Involvement and we got a lot of events going on this week. Monday, the Student Planning Association hosts their guest speaker, Brandy Townsend, at noon in Haley 3206. Ms. Townsend is a graduate of Auburn and has over 16 years of experience in social services, education, and employment. She has worked with the Alabama Department of Human Resources, Montgomery Jobs Corps Center, and the Southeastern Alabama Sickle Cell Association. Tuesday, Emerge is hosting a lunch and learn at 11 a.m. in the Student Center Room 2222. This is just an opportunity for any student who wishes to come and eat free food, learn about leadership skills, and often Lunch and Learn will host student panels and guest speakers, so it's always a lot of fun. Thursday, the Biomedical Engineering Society has invited Dr. Mitchell Gore from the Integrated DNA Technologies to speak about his role with the company, as well as provide an overview of his innovations in CRISPR technology. It'll be held at Ross 136 at 5:30 p.m. and dinner will be provided. Wrapping up on Friday, the Button Mashers Anonymous Club is hosting their member meeting in the Student Center game room at 6 p.m. All the students are invited to show up, join the organization, and play some Super Smash Bros. Attendees are asked to bring their own controller and their own mask. It's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, there are many other events going on this week. Make sure to log into your account on AU Involved so that you can check the full list there.
A grand reopening is scheduled to be held for the Lewis Cooper Jr. Memorial Library at 10:30 a.m. on October 2nd. This ceremony will promptly be followed by a celebration from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. in honor of the remodeling. The former facility, which was first built in 1976, was intended to house around 46,000 books in total, was later redone after serving the community for 40 years. The reason for this change is as the city of Opelika has expanded, so has the need for a larger library with updated space. The new facility will expand on the library as a community space with its inclusion of various study rooms, meeting spaces, and even an auditorium. In addition, the computer lab capacity has been increased with an area designated for families with small children to better equip the city of Opelika.
Auburn University's Presidential Search Advisory Committee is inviting members of the Auburn family to attend one of 8 listening sessions and provide input on what Auburn is looking for in its 21st president. The sessions, which will be held from September 21st to the 30th, is open to Auburn students, alumni, and community members. Sessions will be held via Zoom with a focus on different stakeholder groups for different sessions. For a full list of sessions, visit the Auburn University webpage.
Increased incidence of the Delta variant of COVID-19 has caused surges in uses of monoclonal antibody products. The monoclonal treatments are used to help people at high risk for serious COVID illness, people who have tested positive for the virus, and those who have been in close contact with people who have tested positive for COVID. Monoclonal treatment builds rapid immunity to COVID and helps prevent hospitalization, yet is not a replacement for the COVID-19 vaccination. The Alabama Department of Public Health is currently in the process of identifying which sites in the state will receive the product and the amount each site receives. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov. When we come back, Dr. Fauci has a recommendation for those of the age 65 or older, and the FBI has an update on the girl who went missing on her cross-country van trip. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. Alex Murdo, a South Carolina lawyer who was in charge for his involvement in the murders of his wife and son, has recently been released on bail. The bail was set at $20,000 and Murdow was released on Thursday.
Dr.
Tonight,
Anthony Fauci,
prominent
director
South
of the
Carolina
National...
attorney Alex Murdaugh escorted in an SUV into the Hampton County Jail, turning himself in for his role in allegedly conspiring with a former client to shoot and kill him. Murdaugh appearing before a judge.
He has fallen from grace. It has been a tremendous, but before any of that falling happened, his wife and son were brutally murdered. And that has had an extraordinary effect on him.
Becoming emotional as his lawyer argued his bond, charged with insurance fraud, conspiracy to commit insurance fraud, and filing a false police report.
His total bond is going to be $20,000.
His attorneys say that the shooting was a scheme to leave behind a $10 million life insurance policy for his only surviving son. But Murdaugh did survive, though they say that he suffered a fractured skull and brain bleed. The man accused of shooting Murdaugh in the head, Curtis Edward Smith, appeared in court today.
Are you interested in a public defender?
I'm probably going to look at one, yes.
Smith posting his $55,000 bond for several charges, including assisted suicide and conspiracy to commit insurance fraud, leaving jail hours later.
Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, spoke on Sunday recommending the COVID-19 booster shot for people aged 65 and older.
They came up with a recommendation, which I think is a good recommendation, because if you look at everyone over 65 and people from 18 to 64 with underlying conditions that make them more likely to have a severe outcome, and those who are 18 to 64 who by either institutional or occupational situation put them at a higher risk for exposure and infection, you're going to get a pretty good chunk of the population. So I don't think they made a mistake, but the one thing I think people need to realize that data are coming in literally on a daily and weekly basis.
22-year-old Gabriella Petito was recently reported missing by her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, after returned home alone from their cross-country van trip. After a long search, the FBI released a statement on Sunday claiming they found remains that matched her description.
Earlier today, human remains were discovered, consistent with the description of Gabby Petito. Full forensic identification has not been completed to confirm 100% that we found Gabby, but her family has been notified of this discovery. The cause of death has not been determined at this time.
When we return, it's National Pepperoni Pizza Day. Find out how you can celebrate, and we'll introduce you to our new pet of the week. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. It's September 20th, which means it's National Pepperoni Pizza Day. Today is the day to show your appreciation for the classic dish, pepperoni pizza. All across the world, pizza lovers are celebrating eating a great big slice of cheesy pizza that is covered in delectable pepperoni slices. Go out and take part in the celebration yourself by getting a nice big, extra large pepperoni pizza to share with your family and friends this evening.
Are you looking for a quality used vehicle? Well, the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency is offering a variety of surplus fleet vehicles to the highest bidder. The surplus inventory will be displayed for auction on Thursday, September 23rd, starting at 8 a.m. with online bidding available. For more information about the auction, visit jmwood.com.
Taste the rainbow? How about we pet the rainbow instead? Our new pet of the week, Skittles, is a sweet treat of a pup and can't wait to be your new best friend. She enjoys running around outside and loves to hoard as many squeaky toys as possible. She's a loyal girl who loves meeting new friends and will always be up for an adventure or two. Skittles is 2 years old, unaltered, vaccinated, and microchipped. She's also heartworm negative. Apply online for this sweetie today. We're out of time, but for more Auburn news, head over to our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, and check out our social media pages. I'm Jack Greenwald.
And I'm Lily Grace Thome. Thank you for watching, and War Eagle.